you little maggot, drop down and give me 20. And when you're finished, sit right there. Because it's time for In the Army with Tall Jim. 01. Hey guys, I know that I told you Saturday would be the day for Army episodes, new Army episodes, but so many people are loving my Army stories and begging me for Army stories that I thought I'd tell you one on a Friday night. And there are, as I've been thinking about it, there are a lot of stories I have not told you yet. Mainly because some of them are a little bit, I don't know, borderline. Like this one. Now, I'm not promoting drugs. I'm not promoting you go out and use, herb or hashish or drugs or any type of chemical. This is just a story. Okay? Just a story. So, 1986, Germany, the barracks, the U.S. Army. We were in Höchst, which is a little town in southern Frankfurt, in Germany. And I was in a barracks room with like 4 or 5 other guys. We were partying one night. It was a Friday or Saturday night. I think it was Saturday. And one of the guys we were partying with was named Green. Now, he was from Kentucky. He was my home dog, my room dog. He was my brother. I hung out with this guy. Me and this guy went everywhere together. We drunk together. We did, we got drunk together. And he told the colonel one time in an inspection, the colonel said, "Specialist Green." He said, "Yes, sir, Green with an E." And the colonel was like, "Isn't there 2 E's in Green?" And we were like, "Come on, sir. You know what he means." Anyway, moving on. So we're in this room with this guy, and there was this other guy in the room also. What was his name? He was a rat. I'll get back to that. He's a freaking rat, this other guy. So we're in the room with Green, and Green said that he scored some hashish, Turkish hashish. So, it's spelled hashish, but I think it's pronounced hashish. Yeah, and so we didn't have any bongs. I mean, you don't have a bong sitting on your dresser, Yes, sir, that's my bong. You know what I mean? No. So we took a beer can, and a beer can has like the opening in the top where you pop it open. Well, Green punched a hole in the bottom side of the can. So he made a kind of like a homemade bong out of this beer can. He took the hashish and he put it on this can. And we were smoking hashish off of a beer can. Anyway, so this was like 86. This is like a long time ago, okay, guys? Anyway, so we're smoking this hashish off this beer can and getting totally fried. We're listening to Rush. This was years ago. Somebody tell me, what is that Rush song with the helicopter? I think it was Rush. Maybe it was Pink Floyd. I think it was Rush, though. Either Rush or Pink Floyd. And it's got the helicopter, and it goes from speaker to speaker. It's like... And you're just like, whoa! You're like freaking out. I was freaking out. And Green was like, "Dude, you're so high." I'm like, "I'm not high, dude. There's that freaking helicopter." Mr. Hand. I mean, we were like fried, dude. Smoking this hashish off this can. And we got freaking hungry. I ran upstairs. Now, if you've ever been to Germany, they've got different types of foods there, particularly crackers. They've got these crackers there that they do not have in the United States. At least I've never found them yet. So I run up, I got a box of these things. What were those called? I don't remember what they were called. They were a special type of wafer cracker, and they're friggin' good. So I come down with them, and everybody starts jumping me. I'm like, "No, these are my crackers." And we're just munching crackers, and we're hungry, and we're eating the crackers, and we're like, you know what I mean? Okay? Any of you ever smoked some Ganja? You know what I'm talking about. So, I mean, we were having a great party. Green does this little trick with me. Now, forgive me if I sound kind of like a nerd, but I had never done this before, okay? I was not a big smoker. I didn't smoke cigarettes. I didn't do any of that. But Green takes a cigarette, and he squishes out the tobacco out of the end of the cigarette. He puts hashish in the cigarette paper. and then takes the tobacco and brushes it back into the paper. And he says, smoke it. I'm like, dude, I don't smoke. Dude, trust me, smoke it. Okay. So I'm smoking it, and I'm like, it's a cigarette. It's a cigarette. What the fuck? It's a cigarette, you know. And I drew it in and hit that hashish, and it just floored me. I mean, I was just like, Mr. Hand. You know, I mean, I was just like fried. Like, you know, like a Jimmy Dean sausage, you know, just gone, skillet style, you know. And Green was like, I told you, dude. I told you to smoke it. I'm like, smoke it, dude. Smoke the ganja. You know, and so we're all having a good time. We're totally friggin' gone, right? Yeah, it was fun, and we had a great night. We had a great time, and we listened to Rush and Helicopters and smoked, you know, hashish, and then we went out. We went out drinking. It was probably about midnight, 12:30 in the morning. We went out drinking. We got back to the barracks about 3, smoked some more hashish, and partied till about 8 in the morning, and then all passed out. So come Monday morning, here's where this story's going. Come Monday morning. Monday morning, now we were on a special guard detail. Me and Green were on guard duty. So we really were attached to the headquarters on guard duty, right? We weren't really in our unit for like, I think it was 5 weeks. And my sergeant comes up to me and goes, you got to piss. I'm like, what? You got to piss, dude. They want you to do a piss test. I'm like, why do you want me to do a piss test? Oh, they're doing piss test this morning and your number got called. I go, what number is that? 5? No, dude, don't be funny, man. I go, no, really, what are you talking about? What we found out was, because Green had to piss too. Me, Green, and 2 other guys in that barracks room had to piss, but nobody else in the unit had to piss. And I said to the sergeant, I go, what are you trying to pull, Sarge? You're trying to get certain people to piss. I'm not with the unit. I'm in headquarters. I'm on guard duty right now. And my sergeant at the time, his name was Sergeant Lozano, right? Lozano, Sergeant Lozano. He wasn't real bright. Sorry, Sarge, but you weren't real bright. He wasn't real bright. So I said, Sarge, I'm with headquarters. I'm at headquarters. You can't make me piss. I'm not even in this unit right now. I'm attached to headquarters. He's like, oh, yeah. Okay, well, all right, yeah, I guess I'll tell the first sergeant then. Okay, sorry, dude, but when you come off guard duty, you're going to piss. I'm like, okay, yeah, bye. Well, me and Green, through a little research, found out that the rat ratted us out. He went and told the commander we were smoking hashish, and the commander wanted us to piss. But the commander didn't get to piss us because because we told our sergeant, we're with guard duty. We're with headquarters on guard duty. You can't make us piss. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Well, when you guys come off guard duty, you're going to piss. The commander lost his friggin' mind. He was like, no, those guys are pissing in a bottle. And we never did. I mean, never got us to piss. But the thing was, this scum of a friggin' mousetrap tried to get us to piss. Moral of the story, we never partied with that guy again. He wanted to party with us like a couple weeks later. We were like, dude, get your ass out of here. You're a rat. Anyway, this is a true story, by the way. And, yeah, we did. We were going to jump the guy and beat his ass. And I told Green, I go, yeah, but then we'll get an Article 15 and we'll get, let's just kick the guy to the curb. He'll never party with us again. And he never did. He never partied with us again. Ever. But it was so weird that we partied with this guy on Saturday. We smoked some hashish. We had fun. And Monday, everybody in that barracks room had to piss, but nobody else in the unit was called to piss. That was very interesting. And the guy that I said was a rat, what was his friggin' name, man? I wish I could remember this guy's name. But he didn't have to piss. Just everybody else in that room had to piss. That's how we kind of came to the conclusion he was a rat. That's right. Just like a friggin' guy off of the movie The Departed. Remember that little mouse at the end, the little rat that comes across the windowsill? That was this mofo. Anyway, you guys wanted the Army stories. I'm giving you Army stories, and that's just one I thought up tonight. This guy was a freaking rat. So if any of you guys have ever, smoked a little ganja, smoked a little chronic, a little, hashish, especially overseas, let me know. I want to know your stories, guys. I'm serious. Let me know. Share your experiences with me. And any of you who are going to be joining the Army, when you go to Germany, just remember, if you go to Amsterdam, you're going to piss.